everyone, and welcome to part 7 of the Winter Fairy Journal. We will be making some hidden paper clips today. So what you will need is a piece of paper, your ink if you do ink, some glue, and then a bound folder. How I got this paper is I took a lot of the background pages from the pages file and the add-on kit file, and then I printed them forward to a page. I think it's on the 3.5 by 5 inch setting. And I will be using these as decoration throughout the journal as well, not just, I'm sorry if you can't see everything, these ones and these ones. So I won't just be using them in for the hidden paper clips today. I'll also be using them in the journal later on. So this one that I have here, an easy way to see it is all the vertical pages, they're from the pages file, and all the horizontal pages, which I didn't print this time, I might have some somewhere else, I used them up. So I will just be using the horizontal pages, the vertical pages today. Gosh, I just can't get that right. So this one, I took this one and I just trimmed it a bit because I don't want what I'm going to be making to be that big. So we're gonna make a little origami dress as a hidden paper clip, which I love to do because they're super cute. You can use a square piece for this too. I just like using a rectangle piece. And I will be inking as I go. I'm just going to fast forward those parts. So to start, you just fold it in half. And then just to make it a bit easier, fold it in half again, but you're gonna have to fold it the other way as well. So I just do this a little bit as a guide. Then you fold these two pieces into the middle. And just make sure I'm in frame, sorry. Then you push your folded line. Let me just ink this part so you can see more easily. Now you'll take this folded part and push it against that one. Oh, and I just printed some of the plain paper on the background as well. But just for this one, I didn't do it for the other ones. So you fold it against that line. I will only be making 3 hidden paper clips today because my journal's already huge. And I've put a little bit of my ephemera in there, but really not that much. So I don't need to be adding much more to it. And I still want to decorate some pages too. So like this, it needs to look like this basically, so that the background, it like folds to an M basically. Now I'm going to fold about 1/3 of the way down. And then just a little bit lower than that. Then you just fold it up like so. Now you're going to take your skirt and just pull it out a bit. Wait. Yes, I don't know why I doubted myself there, but you pull the skirt out just however far you want to. You don't have to do it all the way. It's just how big you want the dress. And then just fold it up all the way. Same with the other side. Now, I think I'm just going to zoom this in. Now we're going to fold these little pieces down just to create our collar. But make sure it's like that, like it makes a square basically. And that they're even, those two little ones. Then we're going to fold them inwards. Like so. We're going to turn it around and fold this back part down. Now our collar is starting to form. Yeah. I'm going to add some glue here now. It won't dry completely by the time we're done, so if I still need to change it, I can. Then on the other side too. You don't have to add glue because it's origami, but I like to know it's secure. So now when we turn it around, you take this piece and you fold it up all the way against that part of the dress. And then this part over here, you just kind of work so that that edge goes to the bottom point. Like that. And since I just attached glue, this is still fine. Or added glue, I should say. It's starting to look really cute already. Now I'm just going to glue this little corner down here. And then we're just going to fold our sleeves down. And then I just like to glue this little flap down here. Alright, I think that is super cute. I'm going to add some buttons on there now. Well, not buttons, but flat back pearls, which will work nicely for that. And then I may add a bow up here, maybe. I'm not completely sure yet. And then I'll also add some lace to the bottom of the dress and also to the sleeves, but I will shorten the lace so only that part shows, like that. And then for the hidden paperclip part, I have a piece of paper here that is about as wide as the bodice of the dress. It should not be wider than that, so that it doesn't stick out. And then I fold over these edges because it will fold over the paper that'll be like inside. You see, it just makes it a bit easier to go onto the page, and I've already inked it, except for the top. So I'm just going to glue the short part down now, and then I'll wait a bit for it to dry, then I'll glue the long part down, and then I'll fold my edges in. This should be dry by now. And then I think I quite like this one. This is one of the extra ones that I made at the start. So I'm just going to ink around these edges as well and then glue it on. Okay, I think that looks really cute. So if we just put it onto a page, it slides on quite easily, and then both sides look really nice. So that was the first one, and now we're gonna get started on the second one. For the next hidden paperclip, I'm going to be using this page, and then I just took a drinking glass and I traced a circle because I didn't have a die cut machine or a circle punch or anything like that. And then you'll need another circle just slightly smaller than that. So I'm just going to cut this one out now. Right, so for this one I inked both sides, but for this one I only inked one side. That's because if you turn it around and whatever sticks out is going to show a little bit. So what I'm going to do for this one is I'm not going to fold it exactly in the middle. I'm going to fold it a bit to the side, or a little bit off center, so it's something like this. So it will sit like this on the page, and you'll see this side a little bit. That's why I inked that. Now I'm just going to cut a tiny notch out of the center of this one, just so the paperclip can sit nicely in there. Just make sure however much you fold it that your paperclip will still fit onto that. I cut mine a little bit too, or I folded mine a little bit too little, I guess. And I'm just going to apply glue here. I'm not going to apply glue exactly to the edge because it'll kind of push out a little bit. And I don't want these two layers to stick together. I'm just going to put this in there. I'm going to put this underneath something so that it can dry. And then I'll come back, glue the other side, and then put that again underneath something. This doesn't seem right. Okay, yeah, that'll be better. This was sticking over a little bit. Now I'm just going to punch a hole through here, add an eyelet, and then put a ribbon through that. I went with a dark blue ribbon for this one, just to incorporate some more of the dark blue colors. And then this is what it looks like on a piece of paper. So I quite like that. Please let me know what you thought of that. Next, I'm going to be making another hidden paper clip, but using more of the clusters that we made previously. So it'll just be a piece like this, it'll go over the page, and then these two pieces will just sit on each side, like so. I'm just going to ink around these sides again. They will be seen from the back side now. I just want them to look nice as well. Like, you see that'll show a little bit, and then on this side, like, you'll still see a little bit, so I just still want it to look nice. So once again, I'm going to fold over the edges. I have my piece of normal paper that is a little bit smaller, and then I'm going to do the notch thing once again. This isn't entirely dry yet, but I just want to show you. I love how this looks. It's the first time that I'm doing this, that I made a hidden paper clip this way, so I'll definitely be doing this more in the future, because I always feel like I run out of ideas and I don't want to do the same thing over and over. So just to put this in here, you know, it slides on quite easily. It looks really nice both sides, in my humble opinion. So yeah, that'll be our 3 hidden paper clips for today. And here's the other 2 as well. I do have another tutorial on how to do hidden paper clips, so I will link that in the description as well if you would like to do more than this. But yeah, oh, I see I didn't ink that edge. There, like magic. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today. Thank you for being here with me and for crafting along with me. Please let me know what you thought of this. And if you are crafting along with me, I do have a Facebook group that is linked in the description. I would love it if you join and share your creations with me there. I also have my Instagram in the description. If you want to tag me, I would love to see. I just want to know if people are doing this as well. So I love to see it. But in any way, I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. God bless. Bye-bye.